श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Ashwalayana, he posed some 6 questions to his preceptor, in which he asked his guru, Bhagavan kuta esha prano jayate, how this prana comes into existence, katham ayati asmin sharire, how it comes into this body, atmanam va pravibhajya katham pratishthate, how it exists in the body by dividing itself into 5, that is pranapanam vyanodana samana, kena utkramate, how it goes out of the body, katham va bahyam abhidatte, what is the relation of the prana with the outer world, katham adhyatmam, what is the relationship with physics. These are all the 6 questions posed by this disciple to his preceptor, for which Pippalada started answering all those questions one by one. In that connection, we have come across the 3 questions already. The 4th question one is atha ekaya urdhvam udana punyena punyam lokam nayati papena papam ubhabhyameva manushya lokam. This is the answer given by Pippalada to his disciple for the 4th question he asked. What was the 4th question? How it goes out of the body, the nature of its moving from this body to the outer world. That was the question posed by Ashwalayana. Now, atha ekaya urdhvam udanah punyena punyam lokam nayati papena papam ubhabhyameva manushya lokam. For this mantra, Shankara says in his bhashya, atha yatu tatra ekashatanam nadinam madhye urdhvaga sushumnakhya nadi. Here there are 101 channels, or what you may call it as nervous system. These are all the 101 main channels which are connected to the heart, goes in the entire body. Among the 101 channels, the one channel that is called as Sushumna Nadi, that is called as Sushumna Nadi. Taya ekaya urdhvaha san udanaha vayuhu apadatala mastaka vrittis sancharan. The whole body is occupied by this prana. At the time of death, this prana goes out of the body through this Sushumna Nadi. Ekaya urdhvaha san udanaha, udana vayu, it goes out of the body. When the same vayu, which is called according to the existence of the prana in the different part of the body, it is being called in the different names. What are those names? Hridiprano gudepanaha samano nabhisamsthitaha udanah kanthadeshasyad vyanas sarva sharirgaha. When it exists in the heart, it is called as prana. When it exists in the lower part of the body, by which the Purisha or Mala goes out, that part consisting this apana vayu, samano nabhi samsthitah, in the middle of the body, that is the stomach part, in the nabhi which exists, that is called as samana. When it exists in the throat, that is udana kantadeshasya, that is called as udana. The prana which is occupied the whole body, that is called as vyana. So in this connection, here this urdhvam gacchati vayuhu yaha udanaha, the vayu or prana which exists in the throat, at the time of death it goes out of the body. Udanaha vayuhu apadatala mastaka vrittis sancharan punyena karmana shastra vihitena punyam lokam nayati. One who performed punya karma or the activities which are prescribed by the shastra, that means Veda, Veda vihitani karmani yena anushtitani saha tasmat marga sushumna nadi dwara bahirgacchati gachan punyam lokam devadi sthana lakshanam nayati prapayati. If he performed any punyam karma, through that punya karma he goes out of this body to the outer world, that is Swarga, Devadi Lokam Prapayati. Papena tadviparitena papam narakam tiryagyonyadi lakshanam. If he performed some kind of papam karma, then he goes to Naraka, that is Yamaloka, or some kind of Tiryagyonyadi adi lakshanam, Tiryak jantu janma. Tiryak janma means Pashupakshadi janma. He takes such kind of birth due to the effect of Papa karma. If he performed Punya and Papa equally, that means 50-50. If it is the case, then Ubhabhyam samapradhanabhyam punyapapabhyam eva manushyalokam nayati. Then he comes to this manushaloka. One who comes to this world as manushya or a human being. That is because of the effect of punya and papa when both are in the equal status. That is the answer given by Pippalada to Ashwalayana for the question how this prana goes out of the body. This is the answer. Atha ekaya urdhvaha udana punyena punyam lokam nayati papena papam ubhabhyameva manushyalokam. In the Brihadaranyaka Shruti also it is well explained. Punyo vai punyena karmana bhavati papah papena ubhabhyameva manushyalokam. The Anupurvi may be to some extent different, but the meaning of the mantra is the same in Prashnopanishad and Brihadaranyaka. Let us go to the next mantra. Adityo havai bahyah pranaha udayati eshaha hi enam chakshusham pranam anugruhnanaha prithivyam ya devata saisha purushasya apanaha apanam avashtabhya antarayada akashaha sa samano vayuhu vyanaha. And then the fifth question, Katham Bahyam Abhidatte. What is the relation between this outer world and this prana? For that question, it is explained here. Adityo havai bahyah pranaha athayatu tatra adityo havai prasiddho hi adidhaivatam bahyah pranaha sa esha udayati udgacchati. The prana itself can be seen in the form of sun. That is the Bhashya Swarupa of prana. Sun is nothing but prana. एष हि एनम् आध्यात्मिकं चक्षुषि भवं चाक्षुषं प्राणं प्रकाशेन अनुगृह्णानः रूपोपलब्धौ चक्षुषः आलोकं कुर्वन्. This sun, he is the anugrahika devata of chakshurindriya. That is, the eyes are being assisted, or what you call the benevolence of the sun only. These eyes will be able to see the rupa, that is the adhyatma swarupa, that is chakshuhu. चक्षुरिंद्रियम आध्यात्मिकम, आध्यात्मिकस्य चक्षुरिंद्रियस्य अनुग्राहिका देवता भवति सूर्यः इति प्रसिद्धि. That is why एष ह्येनम् आध्यात्मिकं चक्षुषि भवं चाक्षुषं प्राणं, चक्षुषि विद्यमानं चाक्षुषं प्राणं आध्यात्मिकं प्राणम् अनुगृह्णाति रूपोपलब्धौ चक्षुषः आलोकं कुर्वन्. Why? Though there is an object and we have the chakshurindriya, that eyes are there, by those two, if it is corrected, we will not be able to see the rupa of the object. We will not be able to perceive the object, because for the perception the very much light is required. Unless you have the sufficient light, the eyes cannot perceive the object. So for the perception, that is means pratyaksha, the object is required, the sense organ chakshurindriya is required, as well as light also is required. Unless and until you have the sufficient light to perceive the object, you will not be able to perceive the object. That's why that kind of light is given by sun. So he is अनुगृह्णाति. तथा पृथिव्याम अभिमानिनी या देवता प्रसिद्धा सैषा पुरुषस्य अपानम अपानवृत्तिम अवष्टभ्य आकृष्य वशीकृत्य अधैव अपकर्षणेन अनुग्रहं कुर्वती वर्तते इत्यर्थः. पृथ्वी अभिमानिनी देवता, द देवता ऑफ पृथ्वी अभिमानिनी या भवति सा पुरुषस्य अपानम अपानवृत्तिम अवष्टभ्य, अपानवायुः भवति. Whatever the food which was eaten by a human being, it will be digested in the body. The unwanted portion of the food which cannot be digested, that will come out of a particular part of the body, in which this Prithvi Abhimanini Devatayah Anugrahah Avashyakah Akrushya Vashikritya Adheva Apakarshanena. If the body is not in a position to throw out the unwanted portion of the food which cannot be digested in the body will collapse automatically within 1 or 2 days. That's why such kind of work is being done by Apana Vayu. That is, अपकर्षणेन अनुग्रहं कुर्वती वर्तते इत्यर्थः. अन्यथा हि शरीरं गुरुत्वात् पतेत् सावकाशे वा उद्गच्छेत्. If it is not done by this Apana Vayu, whatever the food is taken by a man, it will be stored in his stomach. If the unwanted portion will not come out of the body, then day by day this body will become weightier. More and more weight will be there, so that one day the body may lose its control. Gurutvat patet savakashe va udgache. Due to the fear of this kind of not working this Apana Vayu, if he don't take any food, the body may also collapse. Either way, body will collapse. यदेतदंतरा मध्ये द्यावा पृथिव्योः यः आकाशः तत्स्थो वायुः आकाशः उच्यते. यद एतदन्तरा मध्ये, this prana and apana, these two plays an important role in the body. Dyava prithivyoho yad akashaha, one is Dyauhu, that means outer world, Akasha. One is Prithvi. In between these two, whatever the space is there, the Akasha, ya Akasha, Tatstho Vayuhu Akasha, Madhyastha Vayuhu, Dyava Prithivyor Madhye Vidyamanaha Akasha Vayuhu. That means this is the relation with the outer world. One is in the form of sun, one is another form of Prithvi, one is another form of Akasha. This is the relation of Vayu with the outer world. Akasha tatstho vartate, Akasha tatstho Vayuhu Akasha uchyate manchasthavat. Manchah kroshanti, that is there is a saying in the Shastra, Manchah kroshanti, that means this cot is crying. If we take the literary meaning of this sentence, what do you mean by cot is crying? Cot is crying, that is the literary meaning. But is it possible anywhere in the world cot cries? Because cot is an achetana padartha, non-living thing. Non-living thing at any given point of time will not cry at all. But it is, the saying is there in Shastra. What does it mean? It shows what? When you take the literary meaning, there will not be Anvaya, Badhita Anvaya. That's why he has to take some kind of different meaning which is related with the cot. That means cot means the one who is on the cot, he is crying. That is the meaning is taken. Manchasthaha, manche sthitaha manchasthaha. Manchasthaha eva mancha shabdena abhidiyate. Arthat manchasthaha mancha shabda jyotyate lakshanaya. Manchasthaha kroshanti. Then it is quite possible. Manchasthaha kroshanti, one who is lying on the mancha, he may cry. That kind of meaning is taken there. In the same sense, Akasha means not only Akasha, one who is in Akasha, Prana, in the form of Akasha, that is taken. Saha samanaha samanam anugruhnhano vartate, because he is called as samana, because he controls the body. If the Udana Vayu goes out, then also body will collapse. If the Apana Vayu goes under, then also body will collapse. This Samana Vayu is controlling the whole body. That's why Samana San Anugruhnhano Vartate. Samanasya Antarakasha Sthitatva Samanya. Akashasya Antarasthitatva. Artha Dyava Prithivyor Madhye Vidyamanaha Yaha Akashaha Saha Madhye Samanaha Vartate. Samanasan Vidyamanatva Tat Samanyena Saha Samano Vayuhu Ityabhidhiyate. Samanyena cha yo bahyo Vayuhu Saha Vyapti Samanyat Vyano Vyanam Anugruhnhano Vartate. Bahyo Vayuhu. Bahyo Vayuhu, the Vayu which is in the outer world, that is called as Vyana Vayu, because Vyana in the form of Adhyatmika means Vyana Vayu, it is spread all over the body, because the blood circulation is very much necessitated in the body. Unless there is a blood circulation, the man cannot be survived. So that blood circulation is very much necessary. For that purpose, Vyana Vayu is very much important. Unless there is a Vyana Vayu, blood will not move in the channels. If the blood will not move, automatically the heart will collapse. Once the heart will collapse means the body will not survive. That's why bahyo vayuhu saha vyapti samanyat vyanaha vyanam anugruhnano vartate. Vyanam anugruhnati bahyo vayuhu. In this form, katham bahyam abhidatte, that was the question posed by Ashwalayana. The answer is given in this form. And then tejoha vai udanaha tasmad upashanta tejaha punarbhavam indriyair manasi sampadyamanai. Tejoha vai udanaha. In the continuation of the answer, he says, yad bahyam vai prasiddham samanyam tejaha tat sharire udanaha udana vayu rupeda kahatisthati ityuktu bahyam yat tejaha vartate. Bahyam ushnam, the heat which is in the out of the body, which is available, that is udanaha udanam vayum anugruhnati svena prakashena. Bahyam tejaha sharire vidyamanam adhyatmikam udana vayum anugruhnati. Tena tavad udana vayuhu swiyam karyam karoti. Yasmat tejas svabhavah bahyatejo anugrihitaha utkranti karta. Tasmat yada laukikah purushaha upashanta tejah. Here we can observe that at the time of death, the death will be confirmed only when we will not be able to have the knowledge of heat in the body. When the body will become colder, then the doctor will say that the man is already dead, because the heat is not being observed. Once it is not available in the body, then the death is confirmed, because the prana goes out of the body. If the heat is available in the body, then the doctor will not certify that he is dead, because still there is a chance of surviving, because the heat is available in the body. Once the heat is also goes out, then the death is confirmed. That's why it is very much said in the Upanishad, Vang manasi sampadyate manah prane pranas tejasi tejah parasyam devatayam. This is the system of death. This is gradually one who is going to die within a short period. First of all, his Vagindriya will collapse. Vang manasi sampadyate. He may not be able to speak, but his mind works. He observes, he identifies the person who came to visit him to inquire about his health. He will be able to identify them, but he is not able to utter the words, because the Vagindriya already has gone. How it has gone? It is manasi leena. Vak manasi leena. And then after a few hours or within 1 or 2 days, during previous days he was able to identify the persons, but today he is not in a position to identify whoever comes to meet him, though he may be his son or daughter or close relatives. He will not be in a position to identify them. It shows what? Because his manorupa indriyam nashtam. Manaha kutra nashtam? Tejasi nashtam. Tejaha, that is the heat available in the body. The mental sense organ is leenangatam tejasi. Tejaha parasyan devatayam. Tejaha means he is jiva. Antahkaranavacchinnam chaitanyam jivaha, that is the definition given in Paribhasha. Antahkaranam taijasam, tejo rupe jivaha yaha vartate tejo rupena, saha parasyan devatayam lino bhavati, paramatmani lino bhavati yada, tada saha mrutaha iti vyavahara. This is the gradual system of death. In this manner, tejo havai udanaha, this Bhashyam tejaha udanam anugranhati. How it anugranhati? That means yasmat tejassvabhaha bhashya tejo anagrihitaha utkranti karta tasmad yada laukikah purushaha upashanta teja. Yaha utkramate, dehad utkramanam. Once he goes out of the body, udanavayu, who exists in the throat, he is called as udana. Once he goes out means that is the udanavayu will take this tejas from the body to the outer world. So then the person will die. That is explained here, upashanta teja. Upashantam tejaha yasya saha upashanta teja. Thereafter the heat will not be available in his body. It cannot be observed because the body will become cold. Upashantam swabhavikam tejaha yasya saha upashanta teja tadatam ksheenayusham mumurshum vidyat. Once this heat goes out of the body, tam mumurshum vidyas. He is in the dying status. Mumurshu dashapannaha jiva. Sa punarbhavam sharirantaram pratipadyate. He goes out. He goes to which destination? That means he goes to the next body. Next punarbhavam sharirantaram, anyat sharim, the another body. This jiva leaves this body, he will take another body for his existence. Sharirantaram pratipadyate. Katham saha indriyaihi manasi sampadyamanaihi pravishadbhir vagadibhihi. Once the jiva goes out of the body, while going out, he will take along with him all these jnanendriya, karmendriya, panchavrityatmakaha vayuhu, manaha, buddhihi. That is very well said in Panchaprana Manobuddhi Dashendriya Samanvitam Apancheekrita Bhutotham Sukshmangam Bhogasadhanam. These are all the 17 parts are very much goes with the jiva while moving from one body to another body or from one loka to another loka. This is called as Sukshma Sharira or Linga Sharira. This Sukshma Sharira will be collapsed only when he attains the Brahmajnana. Till that period, the Sambandha with Sukshma Sharira will not be collapsed. That's why while going out of the body, the Jiva will take all these parts along with him. Manasi sampadyamanai saha indriyaihi pravishadbhi vagadibhi saha sharirantaram pratipadyate. Sharirantaram pratipadyate yachittas tenaisha pranamayati pranas tejasa yuktaha saha atmana yatha sankalpitam lokam nayati.